Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today I'm going to be doing my NFL Week 8 picks and predictions as the NFL's back on tonight, where we'll see the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers facing off against each other. I can't wait to watch this game tonight. I mean, I think it should be a great game. I'm excited to see what happens in this one. I feel an upset from the Buccaneers, but man, the last couple games, they've not looked really good. I know the Bills haven't looked great in their last couple games, obviously. I mean, the 2 straight losses. Both teams have lost their last 2 games. The Bills lost to the Jaguars. They also lost to the Patriots last week. The Buccaneers, although they've lost to some better teams than the Bills have. I mean, the Bills have lost to the Jags and the Patriots, while the Buccaneers have lost to the Lions and the Falcons. That's actually interesting to debate who is lost to the better teams. I mean, I think, obviously the Jags are up there, but the Patriots kind of puts that more down, that they lost to the Patriots. But the Bucs lost to 2 really good teams with the Lions. The Lions being how good they've been this season. I know they just got killed by the Ravens. And then also the Falcons are 4-3. They're about to be 5-3. I don't see them losing to the Tennessee Titans this week. They've been playing good football. So both teams have lost 2 straight. They're both trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. And which team will be able to end a 2-game losing streak? So before I get into my NFL Week 8 predictions, last week I'm not proud of this, 5-7. You had some sneaky upsets. I mean, I went with the Detroit to beat Baltimore. I obviously also went with Buffalo beating New England. There was a couple other upsets that I was wrong on. I did go with the New York Giants beating the Commanders, but there was some things I missed in week 7. But now it's a new week, and hopefully I bounce back. There were a lot of teams on the bye last week. I think there were 6 teams on the bye last week, or maybe there were 8. So it's a new beginning for me. Hopefully, let's bounce back. Buffalo Bills, Buccaneers. In Buffalo, yeah, I'm going with the Bills, man. I see them being the team to bounce back after that 2-game losing streak. All right, my first upset, I'm going with the Los Angeles Rams upsetting the Dallas Cowboys. After a bad loss to Pittsburgh, I think Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp come out against Dallas, against a good defense, and Puka Nacua, and come out and light up this Dallas Cowboys defense. I think this will be a very good game. I think this will be a shootout, a very close game, but I got the Rams winning it. Then the Falcons and the Titans. I got the Falcons winning, and I don't think this game is close. The Tennessee Titans are starting Will Levis, rookie quarterback. I'm obviously Will Levis. I don't think he's going to be a bad quarterback in the NFL. I don't know about him yet because he's not played an NFL snap yet. Although he is a quarterback that does concern me. But I will say that I think that going to this first game, you never really see a rookie quarterback have a great first game. I don't see it happening for Will Levis unless Derrick Henry has a monster game to kill the Falcons defense. But here's the thing. For once in a lifetime, the Falcons actually have a good defense. So I see the Falcons beating the Titans on the road. Then I have the Colts beating the Saints. Terrible loss to the Colts last week against the Browns as they lost 39-38, I think. I think they're going to come out there this week with fire after losing terrible last week. The refs screwed them. I think they're going to come out destroying the Saints in this ball game. Then the Dolphins and the Patriots. The Patriots lost to them last time. It was a close game. I think they lost 24-17. I'm going to go with the Dolphins again. Sweep the season series. Tyreek Hill does concern me because the Patriots always give Tyreek Hill trouble when they match up against him. I will say this. I'm going with the Dolphins, but it wouldn't surprise me if the Patriots win this game. If Mac Jones can play the way he did last week, and if the Patriots defense can hold Tyreek Hill like they do, Bill Belichick has always had a plan for Tyreek Hill. He's even said it. Whenever I go up against Bill Belichick and their defense, they always have a plan for me. It's always a tough challenge. And it was a tough challenge for him last time. I think that was the only game he's had all season where he hasn't had over 80 receiving yards or something like that, or 85 receiving yards, something like that. He's dominated against everybody else, but the Patriots, and the Patriots have always brought Tyreek Hill trouble. And if they can continue to do that, and especially with some guys out like Matt Judon and Christian Gonzalez, I definitely wonder, can they hold down Tyreek Hill? And if they can, I could see the Patriots getting upset on the road. But I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. I think that's the safe bet. And then another one where I want to go with the potential upset: the Battle of New York, the Jets and the Giants. I mean, the Jets, they're coming off the bye week. They just beat the Eagles. I can really see the Jets getting a little bit cocky going into this game. The Giants just got a great win against the Commanders. They've been playing better football. Who knows who's going to be the starting quarterback, whether it's Tyrod Taylor or Daniel Jones. Ultimately, I'm going to go with the Jets. I think this is a close game. I think the Jets get a little cocky with this one. I got the Jets winning this one by 3 points. I think it'll be a really close one. Then the Jaguars and the Steelers. You can talk crap about that defense. You can talk crap about that offense and that terrible offense coordinator, but this defense is amazing. And despite the terrible play calls, this offense is still not that bad. George Pickens is really good. Kenny Pickett is not bad. And Najee Harris really had a great game last week. So at home with that defense, the Jags nearly lost the Saints last week. I got the Steelers beating the Jags. And then the Commanders, the Eagles, this is another division matchup where the two teams are playing their final games of the season. It's not even halfway through the season yet, and we already have a couple like the Patriots and the Dolphins, they're playing their final games against each other for the regular season. It's already week 8. Same thing for the Eagles and the Commanders. Then same thing goes for the Chiefs and the Broncos. But yeah, I got the Eagles winning against the Commanders. The Commanders nearly beat them last time. We went to overtime, but I got the Eagles winning this one against the Commanders. Then it's C.J. Stroud's revenge game against the Carolina Panthers. I got C.J. Stroud beating the Carolina Panthers and showing the Panthers what they missed out on. Obviously, he's already showing them that. He's been way better than Bryce Young, but now he gets to show in person. Then the Browns and the Seahawks. This is an interesting one for me. Deshaun Watson's going to be out in this ball game. And it's going to be really interesting to see, how it goes without him. They still have a monster defense. I think, that showed last week. Without Deshaun Watson, their run game and their defense was able to capitalize, and P.J. Walker did a solid job at stepping up. But now you're going up against a better team than you did last week. Last week you went up against the Colts. Now you're going up against the Seahawks. So how do things change? And how do things change now? Now you're in Seattle too. I think the game last week they were in Indianapolis. So this is another road game, but Seattle's a little bit of a more tough place to play than Indianapolis. I got the Seahawks winning, but I could be very wrong. I see the Browns dropping one with also both of their running backs are injured as well. Jerome Ford is injured, and I don't think he's playing, and Kareem Hunt is questionable. So with some of their top running backs who performed really good last week out and questionable, their starting quarterback out, and having to rely a lot on their defense and their quarterback, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting for the Browns. And then the Chiefs and the Broncos, no words. Chiefs, Ravens and the Cardinals. I don't know if Kyler Murray's gonna play. I think Kyler Murray will play, but if Kyler Murray does play, I got the Ravens winning in a close one. If Kyler Murray does play, I think the Cardinals keep it close. They've been keeping it close with their teams most of the time. They've been keeping it close with their opponents most of the time before. I think they continue to do that, but I think it'll be a really close game if Kyler Murray plays. I think it'll be a great game if Kyler Murray plays, but I still got the Ravens winning it. You got Sunday Night Football between the Bears and the Chargers. That should be a great game as well. I mean, you got the Tyson Bagnet, who looked great in his first game. This is a sneaky upset for the Bears, and I might regret this one, and I probably will regret this one, but I'm gonna go with the Bears getting the upset. Tyson Bagnet all the way. Monday Night Football, Raiders, Lions. I'm gonna go with the Lions bouncing back against the Raiders at home. Packers, Vikings. Vikings just got a huge momentum switch, beating the 49ers. I think that carries on against the Packers, their division rival. I think although it could be hard winning in Green Bay, which they've had trouble doing in the past, I could see Green Bay winning this game and getting an upset because they're at home. But Green Bay's offense has been historically bad, and I don't see that changing. I think Minnesota's defense has also been bad. This game, Minnesota's defense has been great the last couple weeks, but the first couple weeks they were terrible. This game, I could see being a shootout, but I got the Vikings winning it on the road. Then the Bengals and the 49ers, no Brock Purdy, Sam Darnold will start. I guess this game will show, can any quarterback start in the 49ers offense? Brock Purdy and the 49ers have lost 2 straight games. Brock Purdy is out with an injury, concussion, and now will the 49ers lose their 3rd straight game after starting off 5-0? And will the Bengals win their 3rd straight game? Yes, I have the Cincinnati Bengals beating the San Francisco 49ers. I believe that is. That's not Sunday Night Football. That's an afternoon game, but I got the Bengals beating the 49ers and I got them moving on to 4-3, and the 49ers moving on to 5-3. So, yeah, that's it for my Week 8 predictions. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.